It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
It's a brand new day, it's a brand new week, it's a brand new month. What's happening, everybody? This is Geno. It is time for the Geno Jones Show, my daily variety show. I come to you live right here on my YouTube channel, Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago, where the Chicago Bulls NBA basketball team just signed Lonzo Ball, former number 2 pick of the Los Angeles Lakers. Recently, of the New Orleans Pelicans. Just signed like 4 years and $85 million. Man, I was born in the wrong generation. So, shout out. And the Lakers still got the big three, LeBron, Anthony Davis. AD, I love you, brother. I'm riding with you, but dude, I'm going to need that south side of Chicago to come out of you. I need to see that beast. I digress. And let's see, 7:30 a.m. in Tokyo. Start off the show with good news, but first, please like, share, and subscribe to the Geno Jones channel. Like, share, and subscribe, and copy the link. Tag these episodes to everybody you know on their social media platforms. Do that for a brother. I appreciate it. Get my subscribers up. We've grown dramatically. Show's brand new show, really launched it less than a year ago, actually in October, and the growth has been great. I thank you for that. So y'all help a brother out, help a small black business owner and entrepreneur out, so I can get my subscribers up, get my views up, so I can get some of this YouTube money, because they got it out there. They say, G, we're watching you, you're doing good, keep growing, and we got some checks for you. Brother knows, y'all know a brother needs some of them checks, okay? So thank you, everybody. By the way, the Geno Jones Show brought to you this week by Designer Cuts. They're having a community day, and they're also celebrating their 5th anniversary. But it's a huge community day event happening this Sunday, live event. Proceeds are going to buy school supplies for needy children here in the Low Country area, here the Metro Charleston, South Carolina area. So if you're anywhere in the Charleston, South Carolina Metro, it's going to be happening this Sunday from 4 until 8 p.m. at a beautiful venue called La Creme, 8440 Dorchester Road, all right, from 4 until 8 p.m. As a matter of fact, Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. This is his event. This is really a celebration, and he wanted to celebrate by giving back to the community that gave him so much. So proceeds are going to purchase school supplies, book bags, and just all the basic school supplies that young people are going to need for those families in need, because there's still a lot of families in need. A lot of families are facing being evicted. This renters moratorium has expired. I'm going to get into that at the end of the show. So please support this. Come out and support Designer Cuts. Come out and support the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Wonderful cause. If you're in the Charleston, South Carolina Metro this weekend, or you want to make a road trip, beautiful city. We got the beaches. We got the whole 9 yards. And this is really going to be a really top shelf event. So this week, the Geno Jones Show brought to you by Designer Cuts Community Day event happening this Sunday, once again, 4 till 8 p.m. La Creme, the La Creme venue in North Charleston. You can go to Facebook or Instagram and check out Markel Bailey and get all that information. All right, so got some good news. We were just talking about Tokyo and the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo that's happening in 2021 because of the pandemic that we are still in. Good news for Simone Biles. She says she's feeling good enough to return to the Olympics tomorrow, Tuesday. She is going to compete, her final chance to compete. This is going to be in the balance beam finals. 4 years ago, she actually got a bronze medal in this same event. She had stepped back just to really, from a mental health standpoint, she had to take a break. And people do not realize how dangerous. You see these young gymnasts flipping, 10, 12, 15 feet in the air and doing triple somersaults and incredible tricks in the air, and they make it look so easy. But a lot of these routines are highly dangerous if you do not know what you're doing, and if you are not fully right, not just physically, but mentally. Just think about it. You're 10, 12, 15 feet in the air, and you don't have a sense of where you are, and you kind of you get disoriented, and you land wrong. You could paralyze yourself. You could kill yourself. So these are some dangerous exercises. So good news. Shout out to Simone Biles. Shout out to all the USA Olympians. I want to shout out to a young lady who is native of the area that I am working. I'm coming to you right now, coming to you from my studio here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro. Shout out to Raven Saunders. I got a chance to meet Raven 4 years ago. As a matter of fact, she was a guest on my radio show. So shout out, Raven, my sister. I am so proud of you, Raven Saunders, in the women's shot put. She got a silver medal. So congratulations. Man, we're so proud of you. Also from this area, Chris Middleton, playing with USA Basketball. They will be playing, I guess, well, it's already Tuesday, so like Tuesday morning in Tokyo. So they will be playing, that game will be like later tonight or tomorrow. They're playing, I can't remember offhand, who are they playing? They beat the Czech Republic. Oh, Spain, how could I forget? Spain, the Gasol brothers. And of course, Chris Middleton, NBA champion with the Milwaukee Bucks. But I went to high school here, high school called Portugal. So shout out to my brother, I got a chance to work with him, Chris Middleton. Chris is a good dude. So shout out to Chris. Tell Chris Geno Jones said what's up. So when he comes home, I know Giannis has got the Larry O'Brien trophy over in Greece. But, tell Giannis, all right, Giannis, we got to get that trophy back here in the States so Chris can bring it down here and we get a chance to check it out. Very proud of Chris Middleton. Very proud of all the Olympians. Just to say that you made the Olympics, let alone getting a medal. Like your chance of being an Olympic athlete is like 1 in over a million. So proud of all of our young athletes competing over in Tokyo. All right. Also, I got some good news if you are a Prince fan, and I know there's a lot of us out there. So Prince finally released this new album that you heard so much talk about. It's called Welcome to America. It was released last Friday. Actually, Prince made this album, Welcome to America, in 2010. But if you listen to it, the lyrics and the message speaks to what's happening today. It was like Prince was a visionary, was a prophet. Trust me, when you listen to this album, you're like, wow. It's like, did he know that we were all this stuff, we will be living through this in 2021? Well, that's the kind of dude that Prince was. So shout out to Prince. All right, so I'm going to close the show. Short show today, short monologue. I want to give you a chance to go and binge watch all of the back episodes. We had some great shows last week. All the shows have been great because of you all that have been watching. Brandy Davis, one of my loyal viewers that's always leaving messages. Thank you, Brandy Davis. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everybody up in Chicago for their support. Shout out to Columbia College. Shout out to my coworkers like Edwin Wright, who does a morning radio show here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. Really, he covers almost like half the state. He's got the #1 a gospel morning radio show here in the Low Country. My sister by another mother, Miss Savannah J, DJ D Nice, Belinda Parker, all my coworkers from my day job. They've been really showing me a lot of support, watching the shows, sharing the shows, and just getting the word out. So I appreciate you all, family, Stephen, St. James, everybody. I appreciate Tanya, my girl Tanya, man, Tanya Brown. Shout out to my girl repping Jersey, Miss T. And so many. I can't mention everybody, course, my mother. Thank my number one fan, who I love more than life itself. See, I got that out the way early, Mother. You weren't going to get me today. So I want to thank everybody for watching right now. All right, so let me close. Let's talk about COVID-19 and let's talk about these vaccines. So I got some good news, but we still got problems. But any good news, I want to share it. Some good news, any good news is better than none at all. So the good news is we finally in America, 70% of Americans, we have now partially vaccinated 70% of all eligible Americans 12 and over. That's good news. Partially vaccinated. We still are right around 50% of Americans. So 50% of Americans are fully vaccinated, the ones that are eligible to get a vaccine. Right around 50% fully vaccinated. 70% of Americans who are eligible, Americans 12 and up, 70% as of today have at least gotten one vaccination. And so a lot of those still have to go back and get the second shot, the ones that are getting the Pfizer and Moderna still. And listen, I just got to speak to home. I got to speak to my community as a black man here in America, and as a black man with this platform and a reach and fans and viewers and people that I can influence. 23% of black people in America are vaccinated. That's all I need to say. Only 23% of all the eligible black Americans are fully vaccinated. Black Americans are dying 3 times faster than white Americans. Now, the last numbers, only 31% of white Americans who are eligible, 12 and up, who are eligible for the vaccines, have been vaccinated. Okay? That's not great. But we cannot afford to, we can't afford to do that. Anything, when white America gets the cold, we get COVID-19, we get the COVID pneumonia. It's black Americans. We're dying at 3 times the rate that white Americans are. All right? And here's the truth. Here's a fact. The sooner that everybody gets vaccinated, the sooner that we can really go back to living our lives fully and going to concerts and being around 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people, 60, 70,000 people safely. And for people who say they are tired of wearing a mask, boy, I tell you, boy, if you ever had to have a ventilator, have that tube stuck down your throat, or have it over your nose, you think wearing a mask is a problem. And the bad part is, the longer that people do not get vaccinated, the more of these, what they call variants, these mutations of COVID-19, like my guest on Thursday, Dr. Damon Arnold, talked about. And according to a lot of medical experts, so this is the Delta variant. So this is like the 4th version of the 4th full mutation of COVID-19, from Alpha, Beta, and now Delta. So all the scientists and researchers are saying that we are probably, I just got to, look, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to inform you. So all the researchers, the doctors, the scientists, the epidemiologists, and virologists have basically come to a consensus agreement that if the rest of our population does not get a vaccine, we've already got to like the 4th variant. We are another 4, maybe 4 or 5 variants away from having a variant that these vaccines won't even be able to defend us from. All right. So in a year and a half, we got to like 4 variants. I'm just saying. So people who don't get vaccinated, you're not just putting your life on the line. Eventually, you will put vaccinated people. Right now, you putting kids, children under 12. Many of you all have children that you won't give them a COVID vaccine. Why would you not protect your child? If you have school-age children, they can't even go to school without a measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. They have to get their full set of childhood vaccinations before they are allowed in school. Well, Geno, they rushed it. No, listen, Dr. Arnold told you that the technology, this mRNA technology that allowed them to develop the Pfizer and Moderna vaccine, this technology has been around for nearly 30 years. It's not new. What's new is that the pharmaceutical companies figured out a way that they can make money and not lose money by mass producing or supporting the developers like Dr. Kizzy Corbett, a black woman that developed the Moderna vaccine. So you had the scientists, the researchers, the doctors, those who develop vaccines. That's their livelihood, like Dr. Corbett. They had the technology, it was there. But to mass produce it, the pharmaceutical companies had the capabilities and the facilities to mass produce the vaccines. And they weren't going to do it because they couldn't figure out a way to make a profit until last year, when basically the pharmaceutical companies were paid $10 billion with a B. They got $10 billion to mass produce the vaccine, and they did. So, and I don't want to hear about, well, if the FDA would just give full, they haven't given this vaccine full approval yet. It hasn't been fully approved by the FDA. Listen, the reason that it was given, that these vaccines were given what they call emergency use authorization, was to save people's lives. And it's proven that they're working. 99.9% as of yesterday. And today I saw a number 98 to 99%. So at worst, 98%, and at best 99.9% of all the people in America that have died from COVID the last couple of months were unvaccinated. Roughly 90, somewhere between 94 to 96% of all the people that are in the hospital right now from COVID-19 are unvaccinated. That's science. That's not my opinion. You can look it up yourself. So we are not in a position, your freedom, like I said, I'm going to say it again, your freedom ends when your freedom jeopardizes my life. You are not free to spread a virus to someone that I know and love that hasn't been vaccinated, that could kill them. That's why I got fully vaccinated. I wasn't thinking about me. I was thinking about my family, especially my mother, who's, her health profile is highly compromised. A woman that has COPD. So come on, man. I'm going to keep beating this drum until you get to, and you can put earplugs in and la, 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 sing and try to ignore me. And man, I'm going to keep singing this song. I'm going to keep singing and singing and singing. And you can get tired of it, and I'm going to keep singing it again, because if I can just save one person's life. You got people now, you had a man that wrote a letter. He was a father, and he sent a text to his wife while he was in the hospital on a ventilator. His last text to his wife and his daughter: I should have got the damn shot. I should have got the damn vaccine. I should have got the damn shot. That was his last text before he died. Don't let that be you. Don't do that to your family. Don't be that selfish. If you don't give a damn about yourself, man, don't do it to your family. Somebody in your family you love. I've said this before. It could be your spouse, it could be your children, it could be It could be your parents. You could have parents that would be devastated. Niece, nephew, somebody, a godchild, somebody that really loves you that would be devastated when all you have to do is to get a free vaccine. You don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about the cost. Well, I can't afford it. The drug companies, they charge too much. No, they are free. So please, for all of our sake, so we can move to a new normal, not go back. We want to go back to normal because normal was problematic. Normal wasn't good for a lot of people. What we want to do is we want to shift and go to, not go back to normal. We want to go to a new normal, go forward to a new normal. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Like, share, and subscribe to the Geno Jones channel. Like, share the episode, subscribe to the Geno Jones channel, copy tag the episodes, share them with any and everybody. The Geno Jones Show brought to you this week by Designer Cuts. They're having their community day, huge community day, and celebrating the 5th anniversary of the opening of Designer Cuts. My dude, my official barber and hairstylist, Markel Bailey, is happening here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area, here in North Charleston, happening this Sunday, 4 until 8 p.m. at La Creme. Beautiful venue. Shout out to the owners of La Creme. I'm looking forward. I will be your host, by the way. The king of MCs will be your host and MC. Keep you laughing, keep you moving. And proceeds from this wonderful event is really, so Markel wants to celebrate his 5th year of being open, his 5th year anniversary. He wants to, because the community has given him so much, he said, gee, what I want to do, my 5th year anniversary celebration is going to be like a fundraiser. He said, the proceeds that I collect, are going to purchase school supplies for needy children here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. So it's great. So please come, but even if you would like to donate to a worthy cause that I'll be a part of, and I'm sure he'll have a day when he'll be giving away these school supplies, and knowing him, he'll probably do something with the kids that needs haircuts. It's a great idea. And you know, I'll come out and help out. So you could please support this cause and help celebrate being in business, the 5th year of successful business. Designer Cuts, Black owned, Mr. Markel Bailey. You can go Instagram, check them out, KLB Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP, KLB Cutting Up on Instagram, Markel, MARKEL, You can find him on Facebook and on Instagram. You can type in that name, Markel Bailey, but it's KLB Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. I love you. I really do. Yes, mother, you know, I love you more than life itself. Have a great, whatever rest of your day, afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. Go back and binge watch all my past episodes. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, my guest tomorrow, you know, I like to at least once a week, once every 2 weeks, a dedicated show to supporting Black businesses, because Black businesses get the least support. So I try to use this platform to support, elevate, especially small businesses, entrepreneurs like myself, small Black businesses like myself. So my guest tomorrow will be Markel Bailey. So he'll get the chance to tell you all about the event and why it was so important to him to celebrate the support that he's gotten from this community for 5 years. The way he wanted to celebrate that, because you all have given him so much, he wants to give back to the community and he will tell you why that was so important to him and why that's a passion for him. So he'll be joining me live on camera tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. All right, everybody. Until then, please be safe out there. All right. Thank you so much for watching, liking. Please leave a comment here. Leave a comment at the bottom, at the end of the episode, in the comment section. Leave a comment here. Thank you. Like this episode. Thank you so much for all the positivity. And as always, I like to say, be blessed.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.